off the ranch. We are out here at Hidden Falls Adventure Park, and we're gonna rip it up in the old Ultra 4 a little bit. We've never taken it out to a place like this. We've just run it around the ranch. So I'm super pumped to see what these trails have to offer, and I'd like you guys to come along with us. So the Ultra 4 truck is a truck that kind of came about not like less than a decade ago, I think. I can't remember when the first King of the Hammers was. I think it was like 10 years ago or something close to that. And then these trucks sort of developed to be really good at King of the Hammers. So Baja 1000, sorry about the wind if the wind is bothering you guys. The Baja 1000 is a off-road race in Mexico, but it's like super fast desert racing. There's some obstacles and things like that, but there's not like necessarily rock crawling. And then like there's a lot of rock crawling, like hill climb competitions. And the King of the Hammers is kind of like mixing all those together. And so there's like desert parts where you go super fast through the desert, but then there's also like really technical parts where you're going 1 mile an hour on these huge boulders getting over it. And so the Ultra 4 truck is the truck that has been designed to be the best for all of those things. For straight line desert racing, kind of like this, where it's bumpy, but it's not bad and you can go 100 miles an hour through that, or super slow four-wheel drive rock crawling. And we are out here today not to go crazy. I want to learn this truck. I've driven it a few times, but not a ton. We just got the wrap back, got it all put back together, got it driving again. And so I want to be more confident, more comfortable in this truck. And so that's what we're out here today. We're gonna do a little bit of, it's just playing. We're just playing out here. We're gonna try to do some obstacles, try to get over some things, get around some things. Ideally not roll the truck. That's always the goal. Doesn't always happen. This guy. He rolled it one time. It's fine though, the truck's fine. So we are gonna go, and I want you guys to come along. I hope you enjoy your day with us. And for those who don't remember, this thing has an LSX engine up in there, V8, 750 horsepower, four-wheel drive. You can see the engine is in the rear. It's classified as a mid-engine car. We have these ridiculously huge shocks and springs, really big travel on these cars. Of course, they're off-road race trucks. We have big winch up front. We've got lights on lights on lights. We have 40-inch tires that are super soft. They're off-road tires, so they're like super soft rubber, super deep tread. This thing has a bumper for the bumper. It also has a bumper for the bumper up front as well. The front axle has a bumper. This thing's nasty. This truck actually did compete in the King of the Hammers 2017 and finished, that's bragging rights, because I think it's something like 30% of trucks finish the King of the Hammers or something. It's a small percentage of trucks that actually enter that even finish. It is such a grueling race. So when we just drove up this dirt road getting here, so we had our headsets on because we were just going, there's like a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit on the dirt road. And so we're just kind of cruising, and we can chat with each other. The engine is super loud, no mufflers. We were just chatting. Now we're gonna go ahead, put these headsets away, get our helmets on. Our helmets also have speakers and microphones in them, so we'll still be able to chat, but we'll be much safer. So we're gonna get suited up. It's actually hard to get in this thing. There's no door, so you have to jump over this, and it's tall off the ground, so you have to like climb it, jump in, buckle your 5-point harness, which takes a while, neck brace, helmet, window screen. It's a lot to do. I don't know how people who are like older or not in shape even get in this car, because it is hard for us. Pretty much the most athletic people we know, probably the most athletic people in the whole world, really. It's hard for us to get in this car. You ready?
I'm born ready.
Come on. We're all hooked up. Let's turn on the pumper. I just want to feel the air.
Oh yeah.
Feels good. The pumper's pumping. All right. Let's start her up. how that hill looks on camera, but in real life it's like super scary. I've never done anything like that. And it would be better if like David and I both have never done anything like that. So it'd be better if I had someone who knew, like, hey, here's the line you should take, here's how you should go up it. But I was just like, no one's here, let's just try it. And I just wanted to come back and look at it because it was pretty scary. I was like, what if I go up it and I get stuck? Like, how am I gonna go down this thing? I mean, just freaking rocks and I can't even walk it. Oh gosh, okay. Almost died, I should've just stayed in the truck. But I don't know, this looks so flat on camera. In real life, this is a good, from there to here is a 50-foot elevation. And I don't know, I feel like it's like a 45-degree angle. It doesn't look like that on the video. Whenever I look on the screen, it doesn't. Anyway, basically all to say, that truck is a freaking beast, man. I almost fell again. The truck is crazy. It just made it so easy. I put it in low gear and just rolled up it, just grabbed, it never slipped, it never seemed scary. Look, there's pieces of cars over here. Like, that hill's eaten some vehicles before, I'd imagine. I tried to make it up that thing at the end there, but it just like sunk in mud. And I was like, we probably could make it up if I gunned it, but we didn't have a spotter. And I was like, probably should just back off. You can see we sunk in some pretty good mud here. Oh yeah, this looks good, dude. So much for a nice clean wrap. So cool. I wanna go look over here because I thought, yeah, we could do this. And it said there was a huge caution sign on it. I was like, yeah, but we're in Ultra 4. We should be able to do it. But yeah, now that I look at it, it is all rock here and all mud there where we were stuck. I think bailing was a good call. Good call on bailing, Matt. Way to go. God, hair looks awesome after being in a helmet. We have no gas gauge, and so we don't really know when it's gonna run out. And we were like way back on the property, and we were like, we don't wanna run out. So we came back to fill up. We only used probably 3 gallons of gas out there. So we could have gone for way longer. LSX. We're getting you guys a stellar camera angle. Pointing back here, you'll be able to see the rear drive shaft spinning. You'll be able to see the springs and shocks compressing, the wheel turning. It's gonna be amazing. All the cool stuff you'll get to witness back here with this view. I hope you appreciate the effort we're putting into this. Where are we, Dave?
Not sure. This is our map. It went through the water. Kind of like when paper goes through a washing machine. It's all shredded. It's bleeding through.
So we were just driving, and we were gonna get to a spot where we were gonna turn all the cameras on. So we had 0 cameras running. We came along, the road was flooded out, but I was like, it doesn't look that deep. We should just go through it.
It was deep.
It was deep. We made it through, but I mean, water came up over the hood, and a waterfall poured off this dashboard right here and into my lap. My phone is soaked. My pants are totally soaked. I don't know if you can tell, but it's wet. Everything is wet. There's water dripping off of here. And also David had the map.
Real wet. Real wet.
It's gone too. So now we're lost. We'll turn on the GoPros now though so you guys can see. Let's try to get out of here and get home. See that? Actually I think there were 2 wheels. Both front wheels were off. The left one was way up. But I felt in total control. This thing's super easy. It eats those hills. And what I want you to know is that the hills are way steeper in person than what they look like on this camera. Can you agree with that?
Yeah.
Cameras flatten everything. All the hills, all the mountains look like hills and all the hills look like flat land. And that was a solid run. Like I was a little nervous going into it, but once I got going, this thing just freaking eats it. It makes it so easy. I hope you guys can hear me also. I'm screaming. We had to get out just for a second to put the thing on this little hill. We found a little mound, and so we drove the truck up the mound and took some old Instagram pics. I'm all about that Instagram. By the way, did you know that I got a blue check mark? I don't know if you care. You probably don't. I care barely. So I like joking about it. But look at that. Look at that. Oh, you can't even see our new wrap, dude. Yeah. We might as well just spray painted it black and...
Next time, be cheaper to do that next
Yeah, we should have just spray painted it. Why did we even wrap this thing? Oh, it'll look nice once it's cleaned up because we got it a little bit dirty today. That's okay, that's okay. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more and then it's time for us to go home because I told Mayor that I was working today. So, yeah, you know. We're back at the truck now. We're about to pack it up. I want to do one more thing.
What's up?
So in a school, when you're a kid and you're going to school, they do these things called fire drills, right?
Heard of them.
Where they pretend there's a fire to test how fast you can get out of a classroom and out of a school to a safe spot. So I think we should have a fire drill. How do you want to do it? You know what? I'm going to switch back to the GoPro because the GoPro will get a wide angle of this.
I'm good with that.
Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. Did I win?
I got a little burned on my leg.
I think I won. All right, one last challenge. We gotta load her up. That's the biggest hill we got is getting this thing into the trailer with no ramps. But you've seen it before. You'll see how much my truck moves. And that's it for the Ultra 4 truck today. If you would like to match this beauty with the black multicam and the orange eagle and a shield, we got you. We got black multicam hats and they're super nice. And link in description below. Also, thanks to Rugged Radios for hooking us up and helping us get all the helmets and mics and comms and all that stuff figured out. What do you guys want to see us do with this bad boy next? Definitely probably needs a good power wash. And God, it's just so great. Like, I usually get these things in their project and we're trying to make them better. Like, I don't know how I could even improve upon this thing because it's like, it's already like top of the line, made to race. Like, it's crazy. All right, I better go help Dave tie this thing down and get home before Mare asks why I'm late. Also, she's probably gonna ask, why are your jeans wet and muddy? And I'll be like, dogs at the clinic, babe. They were crazy today. It's dog pee. She'll say. Then she won't even want to come near me. She won't smell that I smell like race fuel. Perfect plan. Thanks for watching Off the Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time.
Oh.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.